Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is 83 Garage, and we just finished laying the plywood. Pretty cool. It's all done, all tongue and groove, mostly tight joints. Some mismeasurements, as you can see along here. Shouldn't have had that extra gap there. The saw kind of wandered. Anyways, we're gonna do our water and ice shield, which will create the membrane for the plywood, and then after that we'll be doing the shingles. Hopefully I'll have enough time today to get all that completed, because going around the skylight will be the hardest part. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get into it. When you're laying the ice and water shield underlayment, it's important to have a nice, clean, and debris-free working area for the maximum amount of adhesion possible. Now, I muted this so you don't have to listen to me blowing everything off and whatnot, but we're going to get to laying the underlayment right now. If you're like me, you're probably laying out this product for the first time. So what I decided to do was cut the straps, lay it down, like unroll it, see what the properties of the underlayment is, the ice and water shield, and kind of measure out where I want to be. After the first couple times, it does get a lot easier. And you have two strips of the non-stick plastic on the back of the ice and water shield. That plays into a big role later on. I'll get into that a little bit later. It helps with laying out the ice and water shield and then peeling that stuff back without having to disturb it. So right here, I am deciding where I'm going to place it, and I want to keep it as parallel in line with the plywood as possible. This is a very big deal. So what I've done is I've peeled back some of the anti-stick, and I've stuck the underlayment to the outside of the shed roof. And now I'm just laying it out, and I want to see where I'm going. And at the same time, I'm trying to keep it parallel with the other pieces of plywood. That way, the underlayment is straight. That's a big deal. Now, right now, I'm trying to decide on how to cut the underlayment so that it actually drops down. Because right now you can't just, it weighs a ton. So I can't just let it hang and then cut it. I have to assume the length. And I do a pretty good job of this. I measured out and I realized that the underlayment has to be 4 inches longer. At that point, I can now roll it back and then peel it back. But like I said, later on, I discovered a better way to actually do this instead of this way. What you see here is very asinine. It's brutal. Then next, when I get to about 3/4 of the way through the job, you'll see me changing up my style of peel and stick. Right now, I'm just trying to get the basics down. This is the second layer, and I open up the skylight to help cut it and then strip it and then lay it, which turned out to be really good. The side pieces were very easy to do, obviously, and I let it go up the sides of the skylight. And then at this point, it's the final piece there, and I overlaid it a little bit. And this is right where I realized I ran out of supplies. The box says 200 square feet. I have a 10 by 12 shed, and that means I have 160 square feet, so it's not quite 200 square feet. Don't know why, but I had to go to Home Depot to grab some more supplies. So I got the materials for that last little bit of membrane. Do I need to do that? No. Could I get away without it? Yes, but I want the entire thing done. So I paid the 70 bucks for another one, and I can probably use it somewhere else. I do have other projects, so we'll see. Although, got to meet with a coworker that was here. We kind of went through, he came through. Somebody was blocking his way. I flashed my door open, like, hey, what's up? And that was it, but we came back around. I said hi, talked for a little bit. I thought you were sick today. No, I took a day off. Why is people saying that I'm sick? Come on, man. You know I show up when I'm sick. I could be dying. I'm still gonna show up to work. It's when I want a personal day to get other things done. And it rained a little bit today, off and on, but it wasn't as bad as what the forecast was. Just had some food, just had some coffee. I'm very happy, so we're gonna get back home and get to it. Alrighty, I'm gonna attempt something kind of dumb. That's the start of it. All right, go number 2. Oh. Come on, bounce. I can do this with wood. Okay. Alrighty. This is what I do for entertainment. Light bulbs. Okay. Light bulbs. Very annoying. Hold that other hand. You know what? How'd I get on this side of the wire? All right, we'll do this with another hand. I thought it was gonna be fun. All right, number 3. There, it's got past the light bulbs. Didn't realize I got stuck on the other. There's 2 parts of the coat hanger, whatever you call it, wire. 2 wires. So we're up. We made it. All that exercise for just that little bit. So the trick to this that I was talking about earlier in the video is to put it in place and then peel the white plastic, the anti-stick stuff, so as when it's in its final resting place, you peel that away and it immediately sticks to the medium you want it to. Makes it so much easier to do, and once you do this a couple times, guys, you'll get the idea and you'll make your work so much faster, so much easier, and the plastic stuff doesn't stick to anything else, and it's off and away, and you're good to go. Your install time is within minutes. We are done with the membrane. There's a couple little spots I'm gonna catch once I go over it all, but she's looking good. Very happy with it. This will be good enough if it does happen to rain. So it is what it is. I'm gonna grab some shingles, load them all up here, and start shingling, see where we can get to today. So I had to change the plans. Originally, I was just gonna have the membrane fold over, and that would be the drip edge, and that was it. But then I decided to actually install a drip edge. So now I have to cut the membrane, slide it in, and I'm doing this ahead of time before the membrane actually adheres to the plywood. So here we go. Sorry guys. Okay guys, I got all this stuff up here. Nail gun, and the air hose, compressors down there. Now we're going to install the drip edge. I'm going to cut a line there so it goes underneath the membrane, which is what you want. And I'll be doing that all the way around. The reason why I wrapped it over is because I was not going to install the drip edge. And I'm like, you know what? I need this. I had issues before. And then I'm just going to nail the outside skirt around. And then we nail the drip edge 6 inches on center. So let's get to it. So your membrane has to go over top of the drip edge. That's code. And then you want to nail your drip edge 16 inches on center. Now, ideally, you want to do this before you do the membrane. And I wasn't going to do it. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And so we're doing it. Yay! So now you just kind of have to work with it. The hardest part to installing the drip edge isn't the drip edge itself. It's the membrane. And I created a lot more work for myself. But you just, as long as you 45 the angles and bend them into each other, you'll have a nice, perfect drip edge to get the water away from your roof. Once we got the drip edge all installed, I decided to start shingling, and I totally forgot to hit the record button. Sorry guys. Thanks for watching guys, if you made it this far in the video. I am beat. I'm gonna clean up, and I'll load up the rest of the shingles over there, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Whew. is this. As I climb up the ladder, I just got all the, that's all the stuff I gotta fill in with the insulation and stuff. Oh, he's my new buddy. He's probably not gonna stay up here very long. I just grabbed all the shingles. Oh, and I am very much out of shape. So I think that'll be a good space for him. He won't blow away. Very light. There, tucked him in. So this is all up here. I am extremely out of breath. Got the metal for the skylight. I'm out. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm sweating bullets. I am not in shape for this kind of stuff, guys. Oh, jeez. Anyways, shower, gonna watch some TV, and then bed. Peace. Out again.